Hello, friends. My name is Eli Simon, and I'm the Artistic Director of New Swan Shakespeare Festival. On behalf of the entire company of artists and technicians, we're delighted that you've logged on and are joining us tonight for a Midsummer Night's Zoom. Now tonight, we're presenting one half of the play, and it runs about 1 hour. We hope you'll join us afterwards for a Q&A with Julia Lupton. Oh yes, this is a great time to open your bag of M&Ms. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know them by their Zoomlandian garments they had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed a Zoomlandian's eyes. And so far am I glad it so did sort. For this, their jangling, I esteem a sport.
Thou cease these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, o'ercast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death, counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Now crush this herb into Lysandra's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error with her might, and make her eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, whilst we in this affair are reconciled. I'll to my queen and beg her changeling child, and that I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
I heard, King, this must be done with haste, for night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger.
Haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared and feel in town, I will lead them up and down. Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared and feel in town, I will lead them up and down. Oh, here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou, now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysandra, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak! Bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, what? Art thou bragging to the stars, telling bushes that thou look'st for war and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
Whew. He comes before me and still dares me on. I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen am I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come now, gentle day. If but once thou show me thy great light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot, thou runst before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand or look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mock'st me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed, but by day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, A long and tedious night, abate thine hours. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Zoomland by daylight from these that my poor company detest. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up a sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come, one more. 2 plus 2 will make up 4. Here she is, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars, I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysandra if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lovers, remedy. When thou wakes, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lover's eye. The country proverb known, every one shall take their own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack will have Jill, Jill will have Jill, naught shall go ill.
Sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, oh, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, get you your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And, good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. And, good monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with a honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready. What is your will?
Nothing, but to help Peas Blossom to scratch. I must to the barber's, good monsieur, for methinks I'm marvelous hairy about the face, and I'm such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch. Where's Moat?
Here I am.
Moat.
What? Will they hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Fairies, be gone, be always away. Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
I could munch your good dry oats. Well, methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of your dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in mine arms. So doth the woodbine and the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky finger of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, I then did ask of her her changeling child, which straight she gave me. Now I have the child. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Zoomland swain, that he, waking, may think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Puck, take off his head.
Now and thou waits, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Puck. Music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity.
My fairy king, attend and mark, for I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping, here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
Now our observation is performed, and since we have the byword of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
Oh, never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seem all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. And this Lysandra. This Demetrius is. This Hermia. Old Nidar's Hermia. I do wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came here and grace our solemnity. But Speak, Aegeus. Is not this the day that Hermia should give answer to her choice?
It is, my lord.
Ahem.
Good morrow, friends. Saint Valentine is past, begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all wake up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I shall, my lord, reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly I would speak. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Zoomland, where we might, without the peril of Zoomlandian law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon her head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent, that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but like in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon.
Aegeus, we will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit, and for the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside.
Away with us to Zoomland. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity.
Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains. Turn it into clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow him to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Percy Quince? Flute? Snug? Startling? God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was... Oh, there's no man can tell what. Methought I had man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Persequence to write me a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it at the latter end of a play before the Duke.
Have you sent to Bottom's computer yet? Is he logged on yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. We have not a man in all Zoomland able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man online.
Yea, and the best person too. He's a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is logging on soon, and there is 2 or 3 couples more married.
Oh, sweet bully bottom. Thus hath he lost 6 pence a day in his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom!
Bottom!
Bottom! Bottom!
Masters.
Oh, most courageous day, oh, most happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you I'm no true Zoomian, I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear it, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, meet presently at the palace, and every man look o'er his part. For the short and the long of it is, our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion part pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breaths, and I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. Away! Go away!
'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such shaping brains, such seething fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lover, the lunatic, and the poet are of imagination all compact.
One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives them airy nothing to a local habitation and a name.
Such tricks have strong imagination that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but so however strange and admirable.
Oh, here comes the lovers, full of joy and mirth.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
What up?
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and our bedtime? Aegeus,
Yes, my lord.
What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour?
There is a brief of how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
A battle of the centaurs to be sung by a Zoomlandian eunuch to the harp.
No. Well, none of that.
The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage.
No. That will look terrible on Zoom. There is nothing worse than a lousy performance on Zoom.
A tedious, brief scene of a young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth.
Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous swarthy snow.
How shall we find the concord of this discord?
There is a play, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For when I saw it rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter, never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hardworking folk that live in Zoomland here, which never labored in the theater till now.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over. It is nothing in the world.
We will hear that play. Whenever anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it, go, bring them in, and we will take our seats.
I love not to see wretchedness o'erchanged and duty in his service perishing.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing.
Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Love, therefore, in tongue-tied simplicity, in least speaks most to my capacity.
So please your graces, the prologue is addressed.
Let her approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then that we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here. That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This one does not stand upon points.
She hath rid her prologue like a rough colt. She know not the stop.
Indeed, she hath played on her prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
Her speech was like a tangled chain, and nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime and rough calf doth present Wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. Myself, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus too, there to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe mantle slain, whereat with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let Lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, where here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one starveling by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this, the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
O grim-looked night, O night with hue so black, O night which ever art when day is not, O night, O night. Alack, 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, which stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see, O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now. I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see. It will fall pat, as I told you. Yonder. Here she comes.
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans, foreboding my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones, with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe, Thisbe, oh Thisbe.
My love thou art, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lamander am I trusty still.
And I, like Helen, to the fates me kill.
Not Shaphalus to Procus was so true.
As Shaphalus to Procus I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Ninus.
Wilt thou at Ninus' tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part just charged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows. The worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of they than themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Ah, here comes two noble beasts in a man and a lion.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion, rough in wildest rage, doth roar. Then know that I, as Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should, as lion, come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast of a good conscience.
Very best at a beast that e'er I saw.
Lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man in the moon?
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why, then all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon.
But silence! Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Gina's tomb. Where is my love?
Ninus' tomb.
This is old Nina's tomb. Where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon.
Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
So the lion vanished.
Oh, and then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. Here am I at Ninny's tomb, awaiting my,
Ninus.
Here am I at some tomb. But stay, O spite. But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Come, fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Shrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that ever lived, that ever loved, that ever liked with cheer. Come, tears, confound. Out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus eye, that left pap where the heart doth hop. Thus die I, and thus, and thus, and thus, and thus, and thus. Now am I dead? Now have I fled? My soul is in the sky. Moon, take thy flight. Tongue, lose thy light. Thus die I. Die. 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 Die.
He is dead.
Die. 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 Die.
He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance Moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long passage for Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Bottom. Dead? Dead? Oh, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. Ah! And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers. Would it please you to see an epilogue or to hear a dance featuring our company?
No, no.
Thanks, really.
That was enough.
Never mind.
No thanks.
And scene.
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse, never excuse. For when all the players are dead, there needs none to be played. It was very notably discharged, yeah. But come the dance and let your epilogue alone.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, and nightly revels and new jollity. Sweet friends, to bed.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, to each house each fairy stray. So shall all the couples three, ever true in loving me. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue they create ever shall be fortunate. Trip away, make no stay, trip away, make no stay, trip away, make no stay. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Wow. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm Julia Lupton, co-director of UCI's New Swan Shakespeare Center. Let's give a big hand to our amazing actors, artistic team, and Eli Simon, our director. Please stay for our talk back and let us know what you thought about A Midsummer Night's Zoom. So refresh your cold drink and then go to the new YouTube window right on this channel. And we will join you there in about 5 minutes and answer questions that you pose in the live chat. See you soon.